Oh, man.
Another episode.
Is it another fucking episode?
Another fucking technology. Fucking shitstorm.
Sick of this shit.
Sick of that shit. Oh, the bear, too.
Wow.
Or did you not finish it? Or did we talk about it?
Did we talk about it? I thought we talked about it in one of the episodes.
Actually, a little bit. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. Oh.
But damn, I was
Jeez, hold on. Stop the press. Thomas, if either of the cameras go off, you let me know.
Please.
They should be fine.
Oh, boy.
That you see where it says flashing red on both of them? Mine has a red box. Hers says record.
Oh, boy. Q. Hello?
Got it? Fantastic.
Are we okay,
Are we in frame? I feel like...
Remember, it like kind of looks like it's growing out of my head if I move it in closer. Or should I?
Oh, no, I don't care.
Oh.
If you like where you're at.
I like
where I'm at.
Okay.
Wow.
We're gonna...
That one, though, did not take as long.
Yeah, it usually takes 2.5 hours.
That was just a little frustrating.
I don't think I'm gonna make the gay party.
Aww. She didn't really want to go.
Girl, I wanted to go. I just am exhausted.
Okay.
Anyway.
Welcome back to Coming Out Creatives. This is... What the fuck?
What?
Hi, welcome back to Coming Out Creatives. This is Cock.
I
just didn't like the way I said that. I was like, it just sounded fake.
Who is that?
No, literally, I was like, who? Girl. Anyways.
Anyway.
Welcome back to Cock, Coming Out Creatives, the podcast. This is our show. We do whatever the fuck we want, and you can't say shit about it.
We did not intentionally steal that from Trixie and Katya.
Yeah.
It's just the truth.
Jordan did update me about that. I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit, so y'all are gonna
adjusting the camera.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
better.
yeah, much better. Oh god, it's crazy how just a difference makes. Yeah. So I can't really even see my levels, but we're doing fine. Yeah, girl, we're here.
We're queer.
And we steal from Trixie and Katya.
In our defense, they are putting out a new piece of media every single day.
No, truly.
So, like, I mean,
I know.
it's just too much of a well.
Of course, we're going to be inspired.
Of course.
Oh my God. What if we get a cease and desist?
Oh my God. That would be so cool.
Kind of cunty.
I would frame it for sure.
That means they saw us.
That would mean a lot to me, actually.
That means they saw us.
Yeah.
Not that we're going for a cease and desist. We have no money for lawyer fees.
Fine.
None. But yeah.
That's not even a real plant. That's
no,
plastic.
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 Tiara. Come on, drag queen.
Anyway.
Yeah, so we're in the middle of July. I feel like the month just started and it's already over.
I know. The summer's kind of flying, actually.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling it was going to do that, but...
Yeah, I've been working like crazy, so...
Yeah, last episode, we talked about her being laid off. Look at that. Employed.
Back to the grind.
Back to the grind.
No,
until
literally.
We get to make this.
I know. Well, I have actually
24/7.
been writing a ton too, which is exciting. Like, because I didn't realize I'm good doing it in the morning. So,
it's kind of like journaling.
Yeah,
You're
but
getting your first thoughts out.
Yeah, well, I journal, but I also type in the morning and stuff. Unless it was like a really bad night and I'm exhausted, but
gotcha. Hopefully this really will take off and we don't have to do, both of us don't have to sit at a desk or be on our feet all the time.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, so today we're going to start off with, I'm going to pick the topic. We have a list.
Okay.
And this is just how I feel currently right now because I'm so burnt out. So we're going to talk about burnout. We're talking a little bit about like living on the internet and how thoughtful we can be, or more thoughtful about our presence and our engagement that we do.
Yeah.
And then, of course, our little creative shout out section, which I love now because it makes me think a little bit more.
Yeah.
I like thinking.
I'm
Do you
proud
like
of
thinking?
you. The thing about me is I'm thinking 87 different thoughts at one time.
At the same time.
So it's a little suffocating
it's
for
a little
me.
lot.
So yes and no. I do like research.
She do like research.
I have been liking school in that way, but
she's educated, y'all.
Thinking is
educated.
Yeah.
Okay. Burnout. I meant to look up statistics for burnout, so I'm going to do that right now and then just cut that section out.
Yeah.
Just pretend that we just went straight into the facts because
here are the facts. I feel like the first time go ahead.
I can zoom in on stats. Yeah, no, go ahead.
I feel like the first time I realized I was potentially facing burnout. Well, I didn't really know what it was actually. So from age 13 to 22 in soccer, I was playing on like 3 different soccer teams at any given point. Legit, I was training like I was supposed to be fucking Alex Morgan. And I was like, what's a good one?
Oh, Alex Morgan.
Yeah, yes. Like I was literally like, going to the gym in between 3 different practices in a day. You know what I mean? And in high school, I had a job. And then in college, I was going to college and I had multiple jobs in college. Remember this one time I was literally working at the tanning salon. I was working at the baseball field. I was working at Bartley's. And I was doing the Harvard internship. I'm pretty sure I was doing all 4. 2 were unpaid. So,
a lot of work.
And I was literally getting shwasted every fucking night. So, yeah, like I remember it was like the year after. No, it was actually my senior soccer season. And for some reason, I got lucky and I had like a whole day off, which I had never had before. It was like a Tuesday or Thursday. Like
she said, "What do I do?"
Yeah, and no, I couldn't get out of bed. No, I literally, I thought I was like possibly facing depression because I was like, oh, it's my last season. Like I was having anxiety about that, and I do think it had damaging effects when I stopped playing. But like, I remember that was the first time, even when I was in high school and was like dealing with depression. That year after, like leading into 2020, was the first year that I had spouts where I literally couldn't get out of bed. And I was like, this is different. This is like something weird.
Yeah.
And I used to, because I used to be so like, and I remember when I was working as a server here and I just like literally could not force myself to do more than 4 days. If I did 4 days, I was miserable. I literally was usually doing 3 because it was just like physical labor.
Yeah.
And I remember like being so down on myself the last 2 years, especially when I was working in my last job, like feeling like I couldn't keep up with like how much it was and stuff. And I just felt like I was being super lazy. And now I'm like looking back and I'm like, I genuinely think I like shut down after like 10 years of genuinely grinding like I was supposed to be a professional athlete and also chasing like a living wage as a college student and like a high school person for like 6 years. Yeah, to survive. Like genuinely has knocked me out the past 5 years. But
no, it really like sneaks up on you. Burnout.
But you have some statistics, right?
Yeah. So before I hop into like at least how I've dealt with burnout or like my experiences, I have from the American Psychology Association. So this is a .org, so it's real. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me hit you with some quick things. 2020 workers across America saw heightened rates of burnout in 2021. And I probably wonder why, because the world went to crap. And this page had statistics and they're not on there. So we're going to go back.
Not the paywall.
Literally.
It's a .org. That's like a public library.
We have a source and I'm sick and tired of trying to find this source's name. Either fucking way. This is what I understand why people want to be fake news now. This is a lot of work to back it up.
Yeah, fact checking's fucking hard.
Literally. I don't know what this is from. It says shrm.org. Okay. So
it's not up there right there.
No, and that's what I thought too. It literally just says better workplaces, better world.
Oh, it might be a sales thing.
What
are we about to read?
Either way, I still feel like these are accurate. Okay, so this is a state of an employee mental health in 2024. So it's at least recent. 44% people feel burnt out from their work. T. 30% often feel stress. T.
30?
I know, I was like, that's a little low. 22 often feel anxious. I don't think people understand what anxious means.
Yeah.
But anyways, 50%
like nervous and anxious gets
like mixed up.
Played around, yeah.
50% often feel a sense of belonging. Sure. 40% often feel fulfilled. Okay.
At work.
These are emotional impacts of work. Those were all those stats were emotional impacts of work. So the next little chart that they got is the influence of key workplace factors on mental health. So 3 categories: job, coworkers, manager. So the percentage who say that these factors have the following impacts on their mental health. So their job, about 30% say it's like neutral. 34% say have a positive effect on their mental health. 35% say they have a negative effect on their mental health.
Is this like, but is there anything specifically burnout?
She said get to the business. So we'll just cut that section, Javon, Jordan, whoever's recording, editing this or the software. So
what?
Mental health impacts critical employee and business outcomes. Workers who are burnt out are nearly 3 times more likely to be actively searching for another job. Me, literally all the time.
Who isn't just applying this stuff every 5
I just want to
days?
see. Literally, okay, I'll bring that up. And then workers who feel a strong sense of belonging at work are 2.5 times less likely to feel burnt out. Okay.
Also, I did see something, and I'm pretty sure it's from I don't think it is, but I follow her newsletter, the woman who wrote Come As You Are. I follow her newsletter, and she once sent a thing that was like, you may never recover from burnout. I was like, yeah. And then you sent me that thing. It was like, it takes 8 to 10 years. I was like, what?
Yeah, that was something I learned while during the pandemic at our hospital. They were talking about burnout a lot, and that was like someone literally did like a whole project on it. And your body takes like 8 to 10 years to like get over burnout, and sometimes to even acknowledge the burnout. Like 8 to 10 years could have passed, and then you'd be like, I feel burnt out. Wow, and then you're on a road to recovery.
Then
literally. At least that's what from that project I got. Fact checkers out there. But what I was going to say about people being burnt out at work and then like finding another job, like, yeah, I literally had an interview the other day, bombed it. But I bombed it because I just like wasn't vibing with them. Like, like when you walk into an interview and you already know like, okay, either I'm going to fuck with these people or I'm not going to fuck with these people, because like you got to see these people every single day.
Yeah. So
like you got to have at least some kind of
rapport.
Rapport. And like not even just like professional. Like I want to be able to kiki.
Yeah.
And so like literally I was like, oh, y'all aren't for me. Y'all aren't for me. But I just hate that, like, I feel like everybody's always looking for the next thing, not even just like at work, but just in general, always looking for that next thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to know the people who do feel like a sense of belonging at work. I've never been one of those people who feel like, oh my God, I love my job. My job's my life.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a little bit more now, maybe that way, like doing this like creative stuff, like with like our stuff and the other stuff I'm doing on the side. Like, yeah, I feel a sense of belonging there and don't really feel burnt out, even though it's so draining.
Yeah.
But I don't I don't really know someone who's like, I love my job.
I think, but
did you point at Thomas?
Yeah, doesn't
Thomas does not love his job,
or you like it?
Mixed feelings. I love it for the most part, but I hate the bitches I work with.
Yeah.
Thomas says he does not like his coworkers because he doesn't have a mic, so I'll say it for him. He doesn't like his coworkers.
But you like the job.
But he likes the job. It pays the bills.
Yeah. I mean, who has it all, you know, in the job department. But like I do think that you know what, this kind of relates to burnout too. But
Speak.
I am kind of tired of those, like, you have the same hours in the day as Beyonce. Have you seen those? Like, I have the same hours in the day as Beyonce. Like, what am I doing with my life? Have you seen somebody like say something like that before? Have you said that? Am I calling you out? Have you said that? Just say it.
I have nothing to say.
Why?
But you do have all hours of the day just as much as Beyonce does.
No, you don't. Oh my God,
Just
girl.
kidding. You really don't, because they have...
Wait. Girl. Literally, I, as someone who has worked for the absolute, in like the most shittiest, poorest fucking restaurant, and has worked for like the richest people in the world. Yeah, you do. Rich people don't do anything for themselves. They literally don't even wipe their own ass. They do not do anything. Like, I'm not talking like, you know, at the end of the day, when you go home and there's fucking dirty dishes in the sink and you're like, I want to fucking shoot something. You know what I mean?
Myself!
Like, no, Javon. I guess, yeah, I mean, it's better than killing another person. but you think Beyonce, besides her own physical art and maybe mothering to some degree her children, but not fully raising, like, we do not. We have way less hours than Beyonce does. We have less vacation time. We have less time to recover. I mean, just because she's a workaholic, again, doesn't mean she's having to do the nitty gritty shit for herself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, it took us an hour and a half to go get a battery today. Do you think she's taking time out of her day to go get a battery for a camera? Right. No, bitch.
She said, anyway, actually, these are online and available right now. Go pick it up.
Yeah. She said, go get it, bitch. Get in the car. I'm going to go do something with that hour and a half.
No, I do. I've always also had a distaste for that saying as well. But, like, because it's true. Yeah. But rich people or people who have more resources don't necessarily need, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah. They're
on their own time.
Y'all think that CEOs are at risk for burnout? Like, the CEO of Starbucks is getting private jetted to his fucking house to and from every day. You think he's exhausted from all the work?
Exhausted.
He's getting his foot rubbed while he's drinking Fiji water 10,000 feet above air. Like,
though I do think that only really truly works maybe for like media moguls or like celebrities. I don't really feel like the corporate CEOs and stuff, like, maybe someone of like Starbucks, but like,
they are, girl. Remember the private equity guy I worked with? I mean, either way, they're at minimum driven around. So they don't exist on the plane of the normal
person.
And so no, they're not thinking about where their food comes from, who's cooking it, who's cleaning up after themselves. Like, I literally worked for this private equity guy for like 3 days. I watched his wife quite literally put a cigarette out and then ask somebody to throw it away so the kids didn't see it. Couldn't even bend down to get her own cigarette bud.
Her back.
Girl, she was 27. She was a young ass bitch. Like, she was a child bride practically. Like, there's no way.
Well, it's also just like funny how I don't know. I don't know where I was going to go with that thought.
It's funny how what?
Like, as soon as someone does become big or can afford those extra resources, then it's like okay, I'm trying to relate it back to working in the hospital, but this is also, my sensitive girlies out there, I understand. I'm just saying there are some able-bodied patients I've encountered before that can hold the urinal and wipe their own ass when they go to the restroom by themselves because they have yet to have any type of surgery or be in the position where they're not able-bodied. But the times when I would work at the bedside and people would come in and they'd be like, I don't know how to pee. I don't know how to wipe my ass. And I'm like, you literally can get up and do everything yourself. What do you mean you need me to come in here and wipe your ass for you?
Okay, sometimes HIPAA has gone too far because you should be able to publicly shame people who are trying to get you to kinkily wipe their ass.
Well, yeah, I was also going to say that as well, is that usually, especially like men they're like, oh, I can't hold the urinal. And they're like, I need a female nurse to come hold my penis to put it in the urinal. And I'm like, do you not understand what you're doing? You're one, obviously doing sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then two, you're more than able, like, this is what I'm saying. The able-bodied patient who has as they would say in the medical world, a walkie-talkie. Like they can walk and talk by themselves. They ain't got to.
Wait.
That happens a lot.
What do you do in that situation?
Oh, if I was aware, I would always be like, oh, no, I got it, girl. I got you, sir. I got you. No problem. I'm like, I know what equipment you're working with. I got your back. Like, I'm not going to make you dribble on yourself. What if she makes you dribble on yourself?
But then would they get embarrassed?
Oh, they would get so
like,
mad.
No,
and they'd be like,
no.
Oh, no, I got it. Yeah, all of a sudden you know how to put your dick in a plastic bottle. Or they want them to wipe their ass. And I'm like, oh, so you like your hole played with?
Oh, my God.
No, working in healthcare was crazy. I'm really I'm only not even 30 yet, and it's so exhausting sometimes.
HIPAA has gone too far. Like,
I don't think HIPAA's gone too far.
No.
HIPAA can stay. HIPAA can stay.
But why? We should be able to shame those people. This is so funny, but Layla showed me, it's kind of similar, not really at all, but Layla showed me this thing. Remember the pizza guy who came to the marathon party? He's like an icon.
I wasn't there.
Oh, losers. He's like this iconic pizza guy.
But I do know him. We were talking about.
Name?
I don't remember.
Fuck, I can't remember his name either.
Why are you about to shit on him though?
No.
Okay.
No, love him. But he's like this iconic pizza guy in New York City, and I'm pretty sure this is a legit interaction because they replied to it, and they were anyway. But this woman literally was like, "Don't go here because they're not good to." Oh, am I?
No, you're fine.
They're not good to single moms or whatever. Like they're terrible to mothers. This woman had her children. Bathroom was open, but it was in a rush. So she put the little trainee potty on the table in the restaurant.
Wait, whoa, hold on.
Okay.
Whoa,
sorry.
Whoa.
Did I just jump into the story?
No,
Okay.
no, we were following.
Okay.
That's wild.
No, but yeah, this customer at the restaurant puts a fucking trainee toilet potty
on the table?
On the table.
Not even in the chair?
And this guy, I think, is his name Petey?
I feel like Petey is right.
Petey sounds like a pizza's guy's name, right? Like, he literally started screaming at her, I guess, from the kitchen and was like, what the fuck are you doing? And this woman is like complaining on Yelp that she was harassed.
No.
And this guy, I'm pretty sure he commented back like, that's disgusting. How, like,
disgusting.
Also, what is this accent I keep fucking doing? I have no idea. But
girl, you're from Texas.
I don't know. I don't want.
You're not from Astoria, Queens,
I'm
Bronx.
trying so hard to be New York. It's like actually so cringy. But isn't that like?
That's wild.
I'm like.
That's wild.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my whole life. If I saw that, I'd start screaming. If we were sitting having pizza in Brooklyn and I was stoned as fuck and a 2-year-old started shitting on the table in a porta potty, I would literally scream bloody fucking murder.
Once again, shame. And
shame that child. Shame the mom. No,
shame the child. The child was probably Right.
Hold it until the bathroom 5 feet away.
I mean, I've shit myself.
Of course, but like the mom bringing the toilet out on the table.
Well, does she just have it like in a bag?
You gotta Google that in a second. Yeah, like also you're just
carrying
around their shit bowl.
Wild.
God, I don't want to be a mom.
No, I couldn't.
I
no, couldn't do it.
But yeah,
shame and common sense.
Like we need to be more comfortable about using the bathroom, but we also need to shame people about the bathroom a little bit more.
Yeah. When we were in London, all the girlies they were not waiting in line for those porta potties. They went with the men in the urinals and they just sat down, peed on the ground.
Don't tell J.K. Rowling about that. I don't know what that was.
Isn't that for trans? She just hate the gays too. Or she hate women.
No. Everybody has to do their specific thing.
Oh.
It can't be different.
Girl,
their whole thing, they hate the bathrooms or something.
A fucking porta potty? Girl, everybody's gonna piss themselves. The lines were so long.
Yeah.
Regardless. Anyways. Yeah, burnout. Shame. What the fuck? I'm gooped that she had her child do that.
I need you to Google it, please.
Oh,
we should read it, honestly, too.
Pauly G. That's Pauly G.
Pauly, iconic.
Pauly G.
Icon.
Pauly G.
Genuine
Slice
legend.
Shop. Let me look it up.
Yeah, Google like porta potty Yelp review or something.
Pauly, what the fuck? Pauly, Slice Shop.
Yeah, this was literally going to be a serious burnout episode. Now we're literally talking about poop.
I love poop pizza. Ooh, nothing having a C rating 7 months ago.
Oh. All of those like cool places though, where like the owner knows everyone who goes in, like they kind of let them do whatever they want. I used to work at this place where they let us smoke inside. You know what I mean? It's like, duh. You're not going to an A rating place and smoking inside. After we should do the thoughts on living on the internet.
Well, creative shout out then thoughts of living on the internet.
Right.
Do you have the screenshot of poop lady baby at
Pauly G?
G's.
Pauly L-I-E.
It literally deleted.
Girl, what setting do you have on that?
What are you talking about?
With the bubbles or something.
What? Okay. We're going to ask Layla, and then if she has the screenshot of or if we find it, we'll insert
it or share
here. Somewhere here.
What?
Didn't do anything.
Oh, you thought it was a soundbite?
No, I was just gonna be like, oh,
none of them are working.
It's probably doing it. Who fucking knows?
Oh well.
Okay, creative shout out of the week. I got shit. I'm sorry. I know, but I don't think that relates to this episode.
I did another painter, so it's kind of hard to explain. I think her name is Lydia Petite or Petite, one of the two. It's spelled like Pettit. She's an oil painter. I believe she's an American who's living in London. But she mostly does self-portraiture, but she does these really intense, like dark lighting. And she like kind of paints herself as like a rabid woman. Oh. And it had this like immediate effect on me, like seeing this. There's this one where she literally she's like bent low to the floor. One of her legs is out. She's like kind of crawling and there's like foam coming out of her mouth. And the way that she captures that motion, and there's like this beady red eyes, and it's so real. Like it literally felt like I was staring at the inside of myself in a way. You know what I mean? Like she just has this really incredible way of like kind of playing with her body, speaking about her body, and kind of speaking about, I think, like her internal feelings, like literally just in like the light composure, the motion, and the facial expressions. It's just really, really impactful. It just genuine. It had like it's funny because like I obviously there's a lot of portraiture art and stuff. And she does sculpture and she does other things too, but I'm thinking specifically of this one piece too that I just described. And not a lot of like paintings of other people like have like impacts like that, like, but it really felt like I was like, I'm seeing the artist, but I'm seeing her through myself, and it's like a mirror. It was really cool. So I'm really fascinated by her. I would have loved to have. She didn't have a show when I was in London for the day, but
would love to see.
Would love to see. Yeah, she's super cool. And
maybe we'll have to go back, or maybe she'll have an exhibit.
Yeah,
here.
Probably. I'm pretty sure she's American. But
I mean, also there's a lot of great museums here that I feel like, or galleries. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I have creatives, but they're for like other episodes that like just fit a little bit more.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I guess I will talk about one.
Okay.
Because it kind of goes into our follow-up topic after this section. Miss Quinlan Blackwell.
Ooh, I love her.
Yes.
I have such a little crush on her. She's so beautiful.
Of course, so beautiful.
Obviously, yeah, of course.
Of course. I love a Texas queen. I love a little North Texas queen. And she's obviously been on the internet for so long, and she has so many memes of her that like transcend time, honestly, low key. But I want to talk about more her YouTube editing style for her format of her videos, because the way that she incorporates her humor and obviously other internet culture and aspects is really, really cool, because it's not forced. It literally like it flows, and she used to do it all by herself. Like now she has an editor so that like she just do this or, you know, but like that's still like her, I don't want to say aesthetic, but like her format, that's her humor still like shining through, even though now that she has the resources to hand it off to someone else to have them do it, you know, she just has to sit at the computer and like insert the meme and look for the meme online.
God's toughest soldiers are video editors without AI.
She always has someone blowing up too.
Yeah.
In the video. And I'm like, I know that takes a lot to make that happen on screen and make them disappear, and that it works smoothly. Like that's a craft, and that's really cool. But just like how she's able to stay relevant for so long, that's crazy, because there's a lot of people. I mean, even if you think of like her other counterpart or her friend too, Lorraine, like Lorraine is obviously like still very popular, very niche, but I don't feel like he is as mainstream as she is starting to become now. And obviously that's to her association with like Charlie XCX, Billie Eilish, and all that stuff. Like obviously like she's attached to so many like cool people.
Yeah.
But that's a creative girly, and really love her feeding starving celebrities.
Oh my God. Yeah.
She does. That's really good.
Thomas I sorry.
No, I was gonna say Thomas and I watched the Pink Panthers one. High as hell. Giggling.
Really?
Giggling.
I really like what you said about the video editing. I was just watching. That's how I figured out we were copying Katya and Trixie. I feel like they're like my comfort friendship, where I just like sometimes watch edits of them. But their unshow, like the editing is like, it's like a part of it, like builds the story, but it's also a second story in a way in itself.
Yes.
And it's kind of like, I feel like she does the same kind of thing, where like the editing adds to the humor, but it's also like the editing, like the edits in itself are like a movie, you know, like it's just like an interesting, like the narrator character in a way. It's fascinating.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's really funny.
No, kudos to her. And yeah, those are her creatives for the week.
Yeah.
And going off at least for my creative, being on the fucking internet. We've been on the internet since it literally fucking existed.
What was your like first memory?
Shoes.
Shoes?
Shoes.
What is that?
I'm gonna buy shoes. YouTube?
Oh.
The shoes video? That's also how I knew I was a faggot. That was the first video I watched.
That's when you knew?
Well, I mean, I like confirmed.
I remember the first time walking down the hallway being like, am I gay? I just sort of like figured out what it was, and I was like, "Am I?"
I don't know if mine like I don't really. Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
Regardless, yeah, shoes. That was my first video. YouTube. Yeah, I don't even know how I found out about it. I think someone had to talk about it at school, and it was like shiz.
Yeah, like how did we find websites back then? Because I remember there was this like
word of mouth
supermodel avatar game that had like community forums. Do y'all remember?
I mean, Club Penguin, Webkins.
Like I remember like literally doing like
Papa Tropica or whatever we would play at school.
Yeah. Wait, Papa what is that?
The one that was like you would pick a character and you would do all like the math problems, and you didn't do that one? Oh my God. Wait.
Am I gonna I feel like I'm gonna once I see it, I'm gonna know what you're talking about.
Papa Tropica.
Because Papa Tropica doesn't sound different, but when you were talking about
this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Aw. Childhood was so good.
Okay. Before we get into our deep dives or the real thoughts of being on the internet, I think that we had the best time on the internet.
Yeah.
Because now obviously everyone's a influencer, creator, yada, yada, yada. Obviously we're falling into that fucking category as well. But like, I don't know. It's just in the very early stages, you were able to do whatever the fuck you wanted.
It was for the love of the game.
It was the love of the game.
It really was.
The community. Yeah. And it was just like, no one was thinking about what they were posting.
No.
They were just posting
obviously,
it. Yeah. But no, now everyone's always thinking about what they're posting or not thinking about what they're posting. And then repercussions. I don't even know. That's a whole nother episode of like cancel culture and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But ooh.
He was mid. You're horny. Clock.
Right. But no, you were saying something about like how you're trying to move about on the internet a little bit more differently.
Well, I think this will kind of have to play into the cancel culture actually, because again, we've been on the internet since we're like 8, right?
Yeah.
I've had several YouTube channels and with different friends, different blogs, Tumblrs, things of that nature, fan page. I mean, God knows, like I realized literally this past week that I have spent a lot of time on the internet, and not like screen time, but like I've done most of my like sharing of my work and stuff on the internet. Like, and I'm just wondering, not in a way of like, how do I move out of the internet? Like, how do I get off of it? Partially that, but in general, how do I interact on the internet? Not necessarily more positive, but a more productive way. Because I just feel like I'm getting sucked into these cycles of rage bait. I of course think that people should take accountability for their actions, but the fact that I like literally have wasted some of my life watching these bullshit fucking YouTuber apology videos that mean nothing, have no give no retribution to anybody, but like the fact that I've even taken time out of my day to engage in something that I also don't even know the full story of, you know what I mean? Let's just fucking call it what it is, Love Island. I didn't even watch the first like 30 episodes. Why am I sitting here watching this video? Like, I give a fuck about her. Like, honestly, I care about the fact that people were hurt by her actions, but like, I don't care about this random fucking person I'm never going to follow. I'm never going to fucking hopefully see on a screen again in an hour or a year or whatever the recoup time is on cancellation these days. Alex Earl was on Ask FM 3 months ago. Now she's going to be on fucking Dancing with the Stars.
She is?
She's on Dancing with the Stars. The Dancing with the Stars cast already, it's like, it's giving so problematic.
Wait, I have to look it up before what?
The Dancing, yeah, they have like the Mormon Wives doing it. I didn't watch this season of Mormon Wives because I'm kind of getting freaked out on Mormonism in general. And also, they're just super like, first wave of feminism, you know what I mean? Like they're like oh, we have a vibrator, so we're liberated. And I just like can't like with that shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, half of y'all were literally child brides. Like, and the one girl, Jen Affleck, and her like abusive, narcissistic husband is going to be on it. Like, I don't want to root for her. Like, I know she's like maybe the victim in the situation, but I'm like, I can't. I just,
they've only released 4 so far.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out Robert Irwin. Like that.
Robert Irwin, that's so cute.
I was like, that makes sense for him. But Alex Earl and the other, I mean, maybe 1 or 2 more seasons before putting the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on there. Like, give them 1 or 2 more.
I mean, maybe this second season has had like a redemption cycle, but like the Jen Affleck girl in the first season, her husband was a fucking loser. And
I don't watch, so
Whitney was like the villain of the season.
Thomas likes Whitney.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah, but I don't care. Like, I'm like, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, cancel culture has a cycle to it, obviously. But, like, I just, again, that's the thing. I'm doing it right now. Like, I literally watched the video of Whitney and Jen being told that they're going to be on Dancing with the fucking Stars. And I didn't even watch that season. I don't care about them. Like, that's what I'm saying is, like, I literally had a realization this week, and I'm like, it's not just doom scrolling. It is genuinely me interacting and giving energy and attention to things and communicating with people in a way that is not fucking productive in any way. Like, I want to see escapism and experience it. I don't want to consume it 100% of the time, divest all my energy into it.
That makes sense.
And that's kind of what I was feeling, because I'm like, of coming back to like, the internet's not like my safe space or whatever, like it was in middle to high school when I didn't know how to express myself in real life because of our surroundings. And now it's a place where I'm putting on a projection of not even really what I want. Right. So I don't know. I've really been trying to like journal, think, meditate on how do I move forward in my interactions on the internet.
Fair.
Scene.
And scene.
Sorry, but
she was
sorry,
going.
I was yelling.
Sorry is yelling. That's what the podcast is for.
Yeah.
No, I think what they're probably doing here is low ratings need those big names that these kids are tuning in for.
Good season last year, though. There was like a lot of people who were like,
I don't think people are watching.
Really?
Watching. Not watching the clips online, like actually watching. You know? They want that full sit down for my hour.
I will say, like, especially at the beginning, there's like too many couples. Yeah. They start with way too many couples. Yeah. And you're not really interested in like, and then, there's not enough growth when they're having to make 3 dances a day. You know, they're mostly like learning choreography. But I think if there was less people and they genuinely got to be better dancers, it'd be more interesting. Mm-hmm. But they also do this thing on Dancing with the Stars where they have some people who have danced and some people who haven't, and then it just kind of immediately becomes like a weird thing.
Yeah.
Like Joey last year beat out this woman who was like clearly the better dancer the whole season. But I do have to say Joey was more entertaining to watch, maybe because I just knew him, also because he's cuter and like, or he wasn't cuter, she was beautiful, but like because he's just like cute to watch, and he also got better. He genuinely like improved throughout the season, but she was just already a really good dancer. So, but I don't know. But
I don't know. I stopped watching Dancing with the Stars a long time ago.
Yeah, I watched it when I was really young, and then just have watched it the past 2 seasons, 1 season.
But I do, going back to your thought of like not consuming like rage bait or just like consuming, you used a phrase and it escaped me. Oh, why I was giggling earlier. What made you laugh? It clicked. I'm thinking about the time where you're talking about like YouTube apology videos. 2 things with this. I'm thinking about the time where I would spend majority of my day watching Minecraft videos. This was during college, and people playing Minecraft. And when I mean a lot of my time, like 2 to 3 hours sitting there watching people do shit.
What is Minecraft?
Girl, we're not even.
Okay, sorry.
I already knew you were gonna ask that. I was like, I'm not even gonna explain.
Okay.
And that's embarrassing. That was a lot of time. No, not that you didn't know, just that I watched that for a lot of time. Or the Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star drama. They had like a whole series.
Yeah.
When I tell you I was clocked in, I clocked in, and they were like hour and a half episodes.
Girl, I watched that Hailey Bieber 7-part series like 2 months ago. Like, that's embarrassing. They broke up 10 years ago. They're married. Who cares? I'm like, why do I do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because
it's rage bait. We get addicted to being
it's
pissed
also
off. Like,
it's also you feel left out. Like, then what do you talk about? Like, if you're not talking about what everyone else is talking about, like
the world, there's plenty to talk about though. That's the thing.
Some people aren't real enough to talk about the world and the real issues that are facing us, like alligator Alcatraz, like people still being deported, like them taking care, definitely not taking care, trying to make and disappear U.S. born citizens. I could go on.
I was like,
but then I started getting stressed thinking about it all.
I know.
It all flooded in. I was like,
it is. It's just easier for us to participate in escapism. It's easier for us. Oh, girl, I think we might just have to blend into the cancel culture.
Well, I was going to say, let's close this one out so then we can just go ahead and stop and hop right in.
Yeah. I think that's what we should do.
Yeah. I don't know. Being on the internet is weird. It's evolved. It's not the same as it used to be. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think we were like, when we first got the internet, it was like Web 1, and that was like before like social channels, like connecting. It was just like
there was forums.
But it was like you're just getting the information.
Yeah.
Then Web 2, now you can interact with information, create your own share, and now supposedly when 2020 started and like AR, VR, all that stuff, that's like Web 3, where like you're
inside the internet in a way.
Yeah. Very weird.
Yeah.
But no, I just think in general, we all just have to be a little bit better at our time. Like, as much as I would love for everyone to sit down and watch our podcast like on YouTube and like watch it visually and watch our clips all the time and then get invested in our lives and figure out what Jordan is doing separately and what I'm doing separately. Also take time for yourself. Also take screen time seriously, because we are always attached to our phones. Mm-hmm. Just do a digital detox. I love a good digital detox. I haven't done one in a while.
Give closing hours.
Yeah.
I'm going to start I've done that before and it's worked well for me. I get like kind of in phases when I'm not self-regulating it, like when I've started a new job where I'm like waking up scrolling, going to bed scrolling. But when I give myself like open and close hours, that helps a lot.
Yeah. I don't know.
Let's get out of here.
Internet's crazy. Burnout's crazy. Don't burn yourself out on the internet. And take care of yourselves.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you, sexy.
A little chaotic, but
girl,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's gay chaos. Oh, I was gonna have Malik do. That's a side conversation because I want to give y'all too much. But yeah,
I keep winking. I've winked like 20 times.
Anyways,
right. Love you guys.
Love you. See ya. You can find us on YouTube, Patreon, Instagram, TikTok. We don't use Twitter. We are there. Blue Sky. Think that's it. Coming Out Creative is the podcast. Cock for short. And have a great, lovely evening.
Lovely evening. Love you all.
Bye.
Fucking pull my ear. Not